Hello, mortals. How are you doing today? So today, I've not truly thought about what I'm going to be talking about today because I honestly was not in the mood to record at all this whole week so far. But while I was sitting, dicking around on my computer this morning, I just had like the crushing weight reminder that I don't want to keep going to my job. I want to do something else. How dare my phone be going off? Leave me alone. So basically, that just kind of hit and just made me go, no. We need to record. At least once a week, we gotta record something. So today, I'm recording. Don't know what I'm going to be talking about today. I have at least one idea. I'm not sure about anything else. No, I just got a second idea, which is, once again, why there's not tally marks on the screen. I do like the task thing feature on Spirit City. I've not been using it lately because I've just been bullshitting my way through these because preparation is hard. And I'm an idiot who can't focus. Yes, I guess with that, we'll go with the thing I thought of just now, which is the Monster Hunter stuff that's been revealed for Wilds. We've gotten more confirmed names and whatnot for the monsters. We got just a lot of gameplay. We got more we got like actual like hunts and whatnot. This morning I watched Rage Gaming Videos' video on basically everything we know at the moment. And one of my favorite things so far is just once again, I'm really bad with names, but that lightning wyvern. That's the apex of the dunes. Oh my god, he's so fucking cool, dude. Honestly, he might already be in my top 10. I need to see more. I need to see like an actual fight with him or fight him myself to truly determine. But I am loving his design. I'm loving his gameplay. And we have a powerful thunder monster that is not like any other, and it's so nice. Honestly, I hope we get a lot less fire monsters in Wild because we have so many fire monsters, please. Which, honestly, is just kind of the natural state. There's always that one element in every game that's just the easiest for that game's concept to make monsters of. For Monster Hunter, it's just fire. There's so many unique and interesting ways that Monster Hunter fire can just happen, unlike the limitations that they have for the other elements. Like, for instance, the main thing with lightning for Monster Hunter, because there is no actual magic in the universe, they have to get around the biological limitation of animals short-circuiting themselves while using electrical attacks. And so it can't just be, yes, it uses thunder. There has to be a creative way of how it gathers the electricity, and an interesting way that it distributes the electricity. It can't just be boom, which they already have that with one of the first thunder monsters, Kieran. Kieran is basically the closest thing we have to an actual magical user, like even more so than most of the other Elder Dragons, because Kieran, rather than actually utilizing electricity, they call straight thunder strikes. It's actual lightning, unlike all the other thunder monsters. And that was the start. That was the peak of the max that they could do with that, and it was just, how could we be more creative with it instead of just, it's lightning, go. Which I love seeing that they're being very creative with the monsters. One of the main reasons why I like Monster Hunter as a whole. It's just how they decided to be creative with the elemental usage, which honestly, another one is like water. Water is so straightforward for Monster Hunter that I can see why there's hardly any actual water elemental monsters. One that I'm surprised of that honestly I'm surprised we don't see more often is actually ice monsters, because ice is in the same boat as fire, is in the same way something can utilize fire extremely easily, they can utilize ice the exact same way. Granted, I guess ice is technically not as easy to control like the wing powers, but it's like, it can still do it. Like, it's like a powder effect and then it freezes after a second. Like, you could still do a lot with it, just same as fire, with the same logic that Monster Hunter has just as a whole. So I'm just surprised we haven't seen more of them, honestly. Also, once again, here's hoping our fourth Fated 4 member appears. That being my girl Gameth. Justice for Gameth for not being an Iceborn. Bullshit. But also, of course, Legia Chris. Our boy has been robbed twice due to fucking mechanical limitations. And I'm like, honestly, I'll take the broken skeleton at this point, dude. Just give me my boy. Just give me my boy. He deserves to be in the game. I don't fucking care. But yeah, no, the gameplay and all that for Rise, it looks so good. I know apparently there's a lot of people not happy with all the information on the UI, which I always find funny when I hear Monster Hunter players complaining that there's too much information, because literally always the biggest complaint, even to this day, from Monster Hunter fans, hardcore Monster Hunter fans, is that I don't have enough information to make a proper decision. So when it's like, hey, we have so much fucking information for you right now, and they go, that's too much, I don't like it. It's like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Take your goddamn tea and sit down. But honestly, I do understand, like, the visual noise is a lot. That I do understand. But there are people that are legitimately like, there's too much, it's telling me too much information. I don't like that. And that's what bugs me. Like, the visual noise is always a fair argument, because there are people that would legitimately not have any kind of menu or information or even, like, visual effects for their game. And then there are people like me who I'll basically take the goddamn game at the core of what it was designed to be. And I probably will hardly shut off anything or change any menu setting. That's just how I end up doing a lot of games. Like, honestly, if I didn't think it was more visually pleasing, I'd still have all the information up for Spirit City right here. But yeah, no, I am so excited for more information for Monster Hunter Wilds. The main one being, where the fuck is our flagship? How have we not seen the flagship yet? Like, we have 4 confirmed large monsters, and none of them are the flagship. Like, goddamn. Then again, I think, I don't even remember knowing about Nergigante until basically Monster Hunter World was released, if I remember right. I don't remember when Nergigante was actually revealed as the flagship for World. So honestly, we might not know until basically the game's almost out, for the most part. Which, you know, fair enough. It's not like I do prefer that over what they did with Malsano, where it's like, this is the flagship, look at how fucking cool he is. And originally, they weren't even gonna enclose Malsano's fucking story as a fucking actual, like, living creature that was corrupted by the Curio. The Primordial Malzeno was kind of like a last-minute decision, similar to Fatalis and Iceborne. And I'm like, how the fuck was that not the original plan? What the fuck, guys? You were just gonna leave us hanging on what the fuck Malzeno could have been? That's fucked up. And no, now we have Primordial Malzeno, which is arguably one of the coolest fucking, not even just Elder Dragons, one of the coolest fucking monsters, and one of the most badass fucking fights in the entire franchise. And it also depicts like the thing that has always been stated with like Monster Hunter, which is, hey, Elder Dragons aren't just like dumb, murderous, bloodthirsty things. They're actually like really smart and intelligent creatures, which we actually get to see in the fight with Primordial Malzeno, specifically the very end of it, where we have Fiorane realizing, why are we fighting him? He's trying to also stop the Curio. And I know it's just a quick fade to black thing of them fighting off the Curios. It would have been so dumb to actually see the Hunter, Fiorane, and Primordial Malzeno actually killing just a bunch of tiny little flying leeches. I still wish we would have gotten an actual cutscene for that. But honestly, I do love that is it what's their name? Oh, Sunbreak. I was trying to remember the name of the deal or the expansion. I do love that Sunbreak ended with us not killing Primordial Malzeno in the story, because that is what it should be. Well, not what it should be, but there should be more instances where we don't kill the actual monster we think is doing the bad thing, because at this point it's an old trope for Monster Hunter. The last 5 games have done that. I say 5 as in I'm also including the expansions in that too, because there's only been 5 Monster Hunter games. Well, I guess there's been more, but you know what I mean. You understand what I'm saying, right? I hope you do. If not, leave a comment explaining so that we can get more engagement on this video. Sorry. After all, you're supposed to be pushing stuff. Push engagement, guys. I don't like pushing engagement. I don't even like my little outro thing of saying, ah, yes, subscribe, like, smash that bell button. I fucking hate it. I know I need to, because that's just how the fucking brain works. I don't like it, though. I don't like pushing people to, like, engage or follow or all that stuff. I don't like it. I know it's part of the job as a content creator. It rubs me the wrong way. I'll probably eventually get over it, and it'll just be like second nature or breathing, but for now it's really hard. I don't like it. Speaking of really hard, no, not that hard. Pervert. Before it closed down, me and my friend Nami Nomi actually played 2XKO. And honestly, it's super, super fun, dude. And the combos that you could do in that, oh my god, they're so fucking good, dude. So we did 2 things, or technically we did 3 things. The first thing we did was we just went in a private lobby and just kind of duked it out for a bit, which obviously Nami being an actual, like, not a pro fighting game person, but she understands fighting game mechanics way more than I do, and she's actually like been practicing combos and Guilty Gear and whatnot. She's actually like gotten really high up in the rankings for Guilty Gear, or whatever the hell they're called. She's gotten to floor 9 before for Guilty Gear, which I don't know what the max floors are, but I know 9 is pretty fucking high up there. That much I know. So yeah, obviously she won almost every single round. Not even just matches, just rounds in general. But using the auto combo system that's in 2XKO, I actually did get a good amount of wins in there. But even without that, I actually won some rounds without the auto thing. I won it on my own merit as a player, and I was surprised I was able to do that. Granted, it was the first time both me and Nami played the fucking game. so she didn't have her fucking hyper focus bullshit powers going for her yet. But even then, I'm like, I'm still fucking surprised I was able to win a few rounds on my own legitimate merit. Like, not too many, but more than one. I was surprised. And the 6 characters they have in the game currently are, every single one is very, very, very fun. We have obviously the poster boy child, Darius. Arguably was the funnest one to play because all of his, not only is he actually surprisingly fast, all his hits are so fucking weighty and powerful. He was so satisfying to hit combos with, or not even just combos, like just doing a few hits felt so satisfying. And honestly, I think when the game finally releases, Darius might actually be my main just because of how good he feels to play. And his 2 lesser ultimates and his actual true ultimate, those are so good. Also, I think this is actually, I didn't realize every character was getting their own special unique mechanic. So Darius is actually, he gets wounds, which actually, it took us a while to figure out what the fuck wounds actually did. I think we had to actually look on the actual 2XKO website. There was no information in game about what the fuck wounds actually do. Wound actually allows Darius to do bonus damage to you when you're blocking. So he's a heavy punisher for turtling, if he can get the wound off, that is. I think it does one other thing too, but I don't remember. And everyone's like unique little mechanics things is like, oh my god, this roster is going to be even smaller if they have to think of a mechanic for every single person. Honestly, they're probably going to stack mechanics like when Draven gets revealed, he's probably also going to have wounds. But who knows? Maybe they'll give him his own mechanic still. I wonder what Set's mechanic is going to be. That's going to be interesting to figure out what his is. Maybe it's going to be actual, like, bonus combo damage or something. God, that'd be broken. Never mind. Don't do that. Don't do that. I realized how dumb that decision that was after I said it. Don't flame me for that. And then, but yeah, the unique mechanics are very interesting. Like, Braum has one of the most obvious ones with his frostbite, where his shield becomes iced up and specific moves get extra effects, or can just and certain moves allow the him to freeze his opponent in place for a second or two. I think it's like 1.5 seconds they're frozen. Also, his fucking Poro, I just love that they're like, let's give him a toss to Poro to fuck with aerial people. It's not even like a mechanic based off him. They just went, nah, we're just doing that. Ahri's has probably the weakest one, which is she gets air dashing and a lot of range, which, like, her moveset is very flowy, but it's not my kind of play style. Wait, also, we found me and Nami. So there's certain different bonuses you can do that you can choose before a match. One of them being the auto combo thing. But if you choose not the auto combo thing, there's another one you can pick. That's like duel up or something like that. Basically, it allows you to use your special with your tag team partner after you use your special. So Darius and Ahri have this like really fucking dirty ass one where if you can get we were doing this in training. We didn't do it actually in a match. We were just in training, which is the third thing we were doing. But yeah, we figured out this combo for the two, and it's like, god damn, that does like 75% of someone's bar. Granted, both you and your tag team partner need at least one special bar for it to actually do the combo, but still, it does so much fucking damage. But yeah, Ari's special or unique mechanic is kind of lame, boring, but it suits her playstyle. Echo's special thing is that he has this little follow clone thing that he can activate certain abilities and port back to the combo, or port back to it and then finish combo from a distance or go back to safety or whatever. And as well as he has it's not really a personal mechanic to himself, but he has a specific attack that if you hit it at the right time, or if the opponent walks into the projectile at the right time, they start slow falling instead of just falling. Which, fuck, we had someone who was playing Echo who was just spamming that fucking ability while we were trying to figure out how it properly worked, and he was just beating our fucking asses in. Alawi also is a very obvious personal mechanic, which is the tentacles. Her mechanic is her tentacles, which she summons them, they can attack, she uses certain abilities, they do certain things. Yeah, Alawi's thing is pretty straightforward. And then, was that everyone? Darius, Ari, Echo, Braum. Oh, Yasuo. I'm not sure what the fuck Yasuo's mechanic is supposed to be, honestly. Like, I'm sure he has it. I just don't know what the fuck it actually is. I think his is that his wind wall that he activates, certain abilities that he uses can follow up on it and do different things, which, I don't know. I feel like that's hardly any actual mechanic, just seems more like a combo thing than an actual mechanic like the others. So I don't know what Yasuo is supposed to actually... Also, fuck Yasuo. His combos fucking hurt. Like, real fucking bad. I don't like it. He's a bitch. Although I think I hate fighting an actual person who understands Echo way more, but fuck Yasuo. Fuck you. Piece of shit. Yeah, me and Naomi, after she beat my ass, we went to actual lobbies, and we didn't fight other duos, but we kept fighting like really good solo players. They just kept beating our fucking asses, and I was definitely dragging Nami down in those, because she understands like blocking and movement way more than I do for fighting games. So she was able to, like, hold her own against them, but I was just getting my fucking ass beaten. I was not helping at all. That being said, though, even with, like, good players, the auto combo actually puts you on a pretty good footing with them, to be honest. Like, it's surprising how just having combos be able to happen instead of knowing what button, what move, what direction to go next for the next button inputs helps a lot. Like, it's weird. It's so weird how much just having combos done for you helps. Especially since if you have enough special bar, they'll flow into a special too, so it can get a real fucking long combo, dude. Real fucking long. So once again, just playing, I think I like Darius the most, but fighting other people, I really loved playing Braum. It didn't help that I had problems because Steam kept fucking with my controls for whatever fucking reason. So I had to close Steam, but before I closed Steam, trying to figure out the problem, I changed the initial key inputs to a secondary one. So after doing the training, I tried to do after the training, I went into a match trying to use the keybinds they taught me in the training, and I had a different keybind set, so I couldn't figure out how to use any abilities for a good solid while until I figured out what the fuck happened. Because the different keybinds aren't obviously keybinds, they're like called like pad A, they're called like KB keyboard, pad A, pad B, stick 1, stick 2, and it's like, oh, so this is like setting up for like these different controllers. No, it's fucking not. I hate it. It's so dumb. There are actual different key bindings, and there is no way to see the key binding, or if there is, we didn't find it. It's not obvious to find if it is in there. So there is a lot of things that 2XKO could do better, obviously. Like, it's in alpha stage right now. It's not even in beta. It's still in alpha. They just went, we want to help, or they wanted actual players to help with the development of 2XKO, which is why they did the whole alpha lab thing in the first place. They got a lot of good feedback for it. I'm really excited to see the final product, and I can't wait to see what champions they decide to put in this fucking game. Honestly, I think that's all the bullshit I got today. I know it's not the longest recording, but like I said, I didn't have plans to record today. I just had that dreading feeling of, nah, I don't want to keep going to work. I want to leave that fucking job. I really do. So, if you want to help me with that, and you enjoyed yourself, please leave a like. And if you'd like to help me even more, then please subscribe for more content. I truly hope you have a very lovely day. A goodbye.